Hi guys, how are you today? Time to talk housewives. We got a couple of good stories for you today. First, we're going to talk about the fight that's going on right now, right now between Jennifer Aydin and Melissa Gorga, and what I think the cause of it is, the root. And then we're going to talk about Garcelle going off on Lisa Rinna. Oh, we got a new feud going on here. Perry's going to have to make some decisions, people. He's going to have to make some decisions. So let
Wow.
me go ahead and play my intro and allow more people to come into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi, guys. How are you? Perry. You got some decisions to make. This upcoming season, which starts tomorrow, of the new Housewives of Beverly Hills, is going to be interesting. Okay. I know Rena's your girl,
Yeah, she
but
okay now.
hold on. I just lost my the thing I'm supposed to read. I know Rena's your girl, but you're gonna have to make some decisions, okay? Some decisions, people. Okay. I accidentally closed out of my the thing I'm supposed to read. Let's talk about and now it's all small. You guys know I can't see. I need glasses. Please, no one in the chat tell me to go get glasses because you're tired of me whining. How come I just don't go get the glasses? It's real.
That same
But
question I
anyway,
asked
so
myself.
about an hour ago, Melissa went on Instagram. Okay. Now she's talking to Jennifer Aydin, who is my favorite, by the way. And you keep saying that they need to fire Melissa. I don't think they'll ever fire Melissa. You still feel that way? That she needs to go?
I mean, does she get a full-time pay like the rest of them?
Yeah.
Or is she considered like a friend? Basically, she's just a friend.
Okay. Yeah, but she's related to Teresa Gorga.
Right.
I
I
don't
know, I
see
get
the
that part. But I mean, but you can't pay the dog and the cat and everybody. You know what I'm saying? If they're in the same damn house, maybe her brother should be a friend too. Like I'm saying, if you got Melissa and the rest of them want the airtime anyway, they
uh-huh.
would come on for free. You don't have to pay them. So it's logic.
Oh wow. Okay, we'll talk about it. So listen, this is the argument they just got into about an hour ago. And you have to remember, people, Andy Cohen was not pleased with this season. That's why he cut it short. Somebody's gonna have to go. They already taped the reunion. I hear that what's her name? Jackie stepped up her game, but this is a last ditch effort, if you ask me, but maybe it's a genuine argument. Okay, this is what Melissa says. She says, reunion, I've been reading all your comments and I know how much you guys love this one. Believe me, we are one of them. Believe me, we are on them for being short this season. So they cut the season short. This is how upset Andy Cohen was with the season. Okay. So then she starts talking about Melissa in code. Thank you, Terry Lynn, for the super chat. Patrick. Harry, pick Lisa. Boot Jennifer, keep Melissa. This is towards Sharrell and some glasses. You guys are crazy. Okay. Then she starts talking about Melissa in Jennifer Aydin in code. She says, we here, you notice I posted everyone except for one person who I feel is truly happy when family and friends are divided. Probably happy because she would throw her own mother under the bus for TV, or if it would make Teresa happy. I've been on the show a long time and I know fake and conniving when I see it. She's talking to Jennifer Aydin, okay? When you don't come for someone at all and they are constantly trying to put you down and trying to cause rifts between your relationships, that's a huge red flag. Envy, baby. They might want to try to be the fun, tipsy one. Don't start talking about her being drunk, Jennifer. I love drunk Jennifer. Be the fun, tipsy one, but they fail and just look sloppy. Lots of skeletons over there. I'm nice until I'm not. Pay attention, everyone. You will see it. I love you all. Thank you for always supporting. She called Jennifer Aydin a snake and said she's conniving and will do anything for Teresa. I don't get it. Well, what's wrong with Jennifer Aydin? She's no fool. You know who you have to make friends with to stay on that show. It's Teresa. And that's why, in my opinion, Jennifer's been, no, not Jennifer, Melissa's been on so long because of Teresa. Melissa does not bring anything to the show, okay? Love it, hate it. That's just how I feel. But Jennifer responds. I love Jennifer. She says, take a good look at what Unbothered looks like. And she's showing a picture of her. I'm on this show because of me, not because of my sister-in-law or more entertaining husband. My husband is a class act who respects women. So that was a deep dig at Joe and would never stoop low for the cameras. I guess people envy what they don't have. I share real and authentic stories. We'll get into the rest later. Not fake made up ones. And I see what some people are threatened by. You can take your sloppy comments and run with it all you want. Hold on to it for dear life. You got nothing else. Your group is infested with a snake that's always behind your backs. What is she talking about? It goes on. And you're just salty and boring to boot. So careful with all that reach you got going on. You might pull a muscle.
Wow. That was great.
I love her. I love her. So let me pull this up. So everyone was like, whoa, these two are going at it on the internet. So everyone had to put in their 5 cents. Let me go ahead and put this up. Hold on. So it looks like everybody's on Team Melissa. Look who she has in her corner. Okay, so you start out. Oops, how do I get rid of that? You start out with the first one. Of course, Joe's going to jump in and say, you tell him, baby. Of course, you know. Then you have Reza, thirsty Reza from the Shaws of Sunset jumping in on it with laughing emojis. Why is he in this? How do we get rid of Reza? Reza's the one who will do anything for camera time. Then you have Margaret jumped in and says, love you. Oh my God, the queen has spoken. I mean, everybody's jumping on Melissa's side. No one on the show was in Jennifer's comment section. Nobody. Perry, who's going to win this battle?
I think Jennifer will at the end of the day. Like you said, all these people. I think Reza just liked drama.
Yeah.
He didn't really make a comment. He just put those laughing emojis.
Well, he did, yeah.
People love somebody else's drama. He'd rather the drama be on her instead of himself, right?
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is that Melissa said something earlier in that comment when she first came out. She said that she's tired of Jennifer being in her relationship.
Okay.
Right? Meaning, you look, if they're around that group, everybody see that marriage as a damn disaster, okay?
Okay.
So instead of, being in denial, Melissa needs to realize people are worried that your marriage is going down the drain.
Ooh, Perry, the shade.
And no, I'm saying that's where it's coming from. And so she'll go and act like Jennifer don't have her own mind. Oh, you only speaking for my sister-in-law. See, she don't even appreciate her sister-in-law for the things that Teresa have done for her.
So you agree with Jennifer? Melissa would not be on that show if it wasn't for Melissa. You agree?
Who the hell gonna pick her? No, but think about it. I mean, she brings nothing to the table. She's nothing really. I hate to say it, but on the show, it's more like a assistant or a housewife, or not a housewife, housemaid. Like she just assists.
You don't think that Melissa has her own storyline? She's the one that going back and forth at it with Joe.
I mean, that's
made up.
I mean, no, it's like she's not telling you the truth. I mean, it's just something that she have to say on the show. She'll go back and forth, but she's not really telling you her real issues on the show. Oh, that marriage is going up in flames. Oh my God. That's just my opinion.
You are a mess. You have no filter. So whose team are you on? If we had to pick a side, are you team Jennifer or team Melissa?
I said team Jennifer. Look, the whole thing is this. Jennifer is on that show and she said something right. It's off her own merit.
Yeah.
She didn't have an uncle, a cousin, or a sister that was on the show that gave you like a handicap and brung you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only reason Melissa's there. She's like an assistant, personal assistant. You know, you can have them, not have them.
I mean, listen, I'm team Jennifer all day, every day. I think if you had to pick between the two, I would definitely go with Jennifer. Melissa, you're right. She doesn't bring anything to the show. She got in on Melissa's back. I mean, come on, it is what it is. But do you think this has to do with anything that these people are trying to save their jobs? Andy Cohen is not happy with the show. If we know it, they know it. He said it a couple weeks ago. They cut the season short because he was unhappy with the ratings. Is this a last ditch effort? Because I'm being told that Jackie steals the show.
Most of us watch the show. We watch the show and we find some kind of enjoyment in it if we can. But if anybody watching the ratings, it's not Perry, it's Andy. And he's just like Housewives of Atlanta. Both of them ratings are just terrible. And he got to figure out something. And at this point, he's not sure which way to go. Maybe that's why, but Andy had used her and posed with her, like on that little video, like the thing he just showed. It don't really totally mean he supports you. Because
it doesn't at all. No.
He don't take a picture with her people and smile with them, and then 2 weeks later, they gone.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, that's how
that's
Andy
one
is.
thing Andy's good at. He'll smile in your face and he'll fire you when it's time to go. It's time to go.
And then he could have posed with her just to get Jennifer going some more to up the ratings. Because if she feel like, she's with Andy, I'm gonna say some more shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like to anger Jennifer more to come at Melissa.
I know, but no, I think this is genuine because Melissa started it. So I think it's genuine. And
it's genuine, but I'm saying Andy is boosting it. You can generally not like somebody, but you got that person outside the crowd that's boosting you to go ahead and swing. Basically, that's what he's doing. He's a promoter.
People are still saying that if anybody has to go, it has to be Jackie. Now, I'm being told that she really does a good job at the reunion, but that's only the reunion. She's trying to save her job. She sucks. I do not like Jackie. No shade. I mean,
she's a nice person, but I just think not everybody is built for the housewives.
Yeah.
People watch the housewife for entertainment and like a lifestyle, and she got a lot of money, but she's just a regular housewife next door with a whole bunch of bank. That's it. She don't bring anything interesting. Like, maybe you need somebody that don't have that much money, that they're in a more desperate stage. Because the more desperate people is for money, they do more wild things. That's entertaining for Perry, right? If you get all this money, she don't.
Why do you keep talking about yourself in third person? Creepy, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But like, people on a low budget have, that want fame, have to do more crazy things.
Yeah.
If she got all that money, she can afford to keep her dignity. So she's not going to bring it like Melissa might. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mortgage going to be late if I don't go and do something crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, it's like that.
Well, it's crazy. And so the reunion's on tonight. We can't miss that. It's going to be a good one. Now let's shoot over to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is very, very interesting. So we've been hearing the rumors that Kathy Hilton did a really good job this season. Have you heard that? And so does Sutton. And I hear that Sutton is hanging around with Garcelle this season. But I just seen a snippet of the upcoming season where Garcelle's going to hold your girl, Lisa Rinna, accountable for the treatment of Denise last season. Okay. Now, let me tell you, this is exactly what she's going to say. She's going to say, why couldn't you just be there for Denise last year? Okay. And Rinna says, I couldn't. She said, you couldn't. Why not? She said, because it wouldn't have been honest. It was just about Brandy. So she was saying that she was actually going after Brandy and Denise Richards was just casualty. That is such a lie. I mean, you couldn't pay Lisa Rinna to tell the truth. She said, Garcelle said, it felt like it, meaning it felt like you were going after Denise. She says, Garcelle, but Denise lied about the affair. Okay. And she says, oh, hold on. Here's John. Hey, John.
Well, what up, John? How you been?
Hey, everybody.
So I'm in the middle of talking about Lisa Rinna and Garcelle. She says, I know you're not going to believe me, but I'm really am a C word.
Yeah.
So she's going to back her into a corner to defend herself. We're talking about Lisa Rinna, Garcelle being straight up honest, going after Lisa Rinna, saying, you know what, you're not a good friend, you're a bad person. Then she says, you know, you're right, I'm just the C word.
Uh-huh.
And she probably would have cried. I don't know what happens after that. Lisa Rinna is not being held accountable for being the low down little snake that she is. Perry, how could this still be your favorite person on the show?
No. See, that's where we got the thing twisted. I said I find her, most people just generally hate her to death.
Why aren't you on that ship?
I'd rather have a Lisa Rinna on there that's entertaining. Like say we talking about the Jersey housewife. Who wants a damn Jackie on there? Boring to Perry. I don't like that. And I think people take Perry the wrong way when Perry says this. Like, Lisa Rinna don't mean nothing to me. I mean, really, let me keep it honest with you. She's a bobblehead freak, okay?
Okay, is someone changing their tune, John?
No. This is what I'm saying. The only purpose she would have for me if she was being entertaining, swinging around a pole or something. I like drama. I like things going on. I like entertainment.
Do you like bullies?
No. But what I'm saying is, but I'd rather have her doing that, bringing some kind of entertainment or drama to the show than a Jackie. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
John, don't take the bait. He keeps with you. Listen, Holly says Jackie tried to pull the girls with her at the beginning. Oh God, you guys know I can't read. Jackie tried to pull the girls with her at the beginning when she stopped filming, except for shooting basketball in her yard. They all knew that their bread and butter was Teresa and continued to film with her. Listen. People aren't liking Jackie, John, and since you're the Jackie ambassador, and you missed the argument, so did you read it in real time?
Wait, did you talk about Melissa and Jennifer yet?
Yeah, I did. But what did you want to add to that story?
No, I just thought it was great. You know, I was waiting for them to blow up, and it blew up, and it happened, and it's great. Whose side is everybody on here?
Everyone in the audience, in the chat. If you had to pick Team Teresa or Team Jennifer, whose side are you guys on? I'm definitely Team Jennifer.
Yeah, same here.
John, are you paying people off in the comments section?
Listen, I told y'all to give Jackie time, and she would warm up to everybody. So, you know, as a Jackie ambassador, I'm just happy to see that people love her, and that's all.
I say this though. I mean, to John, when I say like boring like Jackie, I don't mean it in a mean way. It's not like Cynthia. I like Cynthia on Housewives of.
Yeah, I see you. She's like she's
nice person. I just don't think they need to be on the show. We're looking for entertainment. We're not looking for a housewife that got plenty of money and boring with 4 or 5 kids. They're just not looking for that.
Well, listen, John, you've been around. You've been doing these housewives for years. Will Andy Cohen ever fire Melissa, who really needs to go?
Like we said, like I can't see him getting rid of Melissa or Teresa. He's either gonna have to get rid of them both or keep them, because I think that would cause a huge rift. Because how do you not have one or the other on if they're still on the show? You know what I mean? Because they're so integral to each other's storylines that I think.
Have you forgotten, John, that we watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey before without Teresa? I mean, without Melissa.
I mean, but Melissa's been on since what, season 3? I mean, she's been on
the
pretty much
first
the
2
whole
seasons
run.
she wasn't on. She needs to go.
But that was also when you had Caroline and Jacqueline, you know, and the other big hitters. You know, now I don't know.
Someone said Team Melissa. Why, Misty? Why? What is her storyline this season? That her and her husband's marriage is falling apart. How is this interesting? Melissa brings nothing to the show. I mean, nothing.
I mean, it's been kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. I mean, a lot of them are that way. And like I said, Jackie, I like her. I think she's nice. But I just think the show needs some more entertainment. I mean, Jackie has too much money to care about the show.
That's right. We could fire her and they don't even have to worry about her livelihood because she has money anyway. Isn't she supposed to be super rich? Didn't you tell me that, John? That she has a lot of money? Yeah.
Well, she claims to have a lot of money. That's why she, doesn't throw lavish parties. You know, she puts pizza on the table and gets a Amazon gift box away as favors, and maybe that's how she keeps her money. And that's, you know, she says, I don't have to throw big elaborate parties to show how much money I have. You know, I have it, and that's that.
Right.
But I hear the rumors are that Jackie really gives a good performance at the reunion. Will it save her job? I don't know.
Well, I saw last night that they were all X back.
They were what?
All of them are X back for next season.
Oh, oh no, really?
And then they're kind of playing with, you know, trying out two new friends for the show. But as I read it last night, that all 6 cast members are going to be back.
Wow.
I heard that Andy wasn't pleased with the shows and the ratings, and that's why he cut the season short. I'm being told that they filmed a whole season and they cut them down. How many? They probably cut out 4 or 5 episodes.
Well, it was a short season, and I was like, it's already over. You know, I think they got 13 episodes. Atlanta seemed like it was on for 5 years. I mean, I love Atlanta, don't get me wrong, but that show had like 7 episodes. I was like, damn, Atlanta's still going.
Yeah.
And Jersey was like, you know, cut at the heels.
Listen, I think the women realized that the season was cut short. None of them feel safe. Not even Teresa. I think Teresa doesn't feel safe. I think that this was a desperate attempt on Melissa's part to save her job. That's what I think, because we already filmed the reunion. You can't do anything about that now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she wasn't as boisterous at the reunion. This argument did not need to be on social media. This is a desperate attempt to bring some drama and ratings to this upcoming.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, she's seen how the thing is when Housewives of Atlanta was over, and then Portia had this engagement. How much media it brought? No. Think about it. If you don't do it,
you're saying Melissa's copying Portia.
Listen, check it out. Like, it was a very short season for the Housewives in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right? Very short. But so if you don't have that time to prove yourself, like you keep saying, Jackie gonna set it up at the reunion. Okay. Oh, whoopee-doo. We'll see. But anyway, I'm saying, so now that it's getting time to, you know, we need to start talking about contracts and stuff. Mm-hmm. Let me take to social media and just start trying to make a presence for myself. And that's what she's doing.
Oh, ridiculous, Perry. And she's specifically copying Portia. That's where she got the game.
I mean, you know what, though? Trust me. But when you see something, it's like a blueprint there. Make the media shit. I mean, maybe she want her and Joe to have their own spinoff or something.
Can you believe Nikki agrees with this mess? It's so ridiculous. John, do you think that Portia has laid down a new blueprint for when you want to stay on the show?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely it gave her a lot of news. I mean, you know, and that's the storyline in itself. The whole next season, that them talking about, you know, her taking Phelan's man.
Right, and so if this don't work with Jennifer, ridiculous. maybe Melissa need to come out next week saying she took somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you need to try something.
Are you? Oh God!
I mean, you need to come out here and say, yeah, me and so hooked up, and I was full of pineapples. You know what I'm saying? Something needs to go down. You got to draw some attention. Maybe she should call Lisa.
Ridiculous.
If Melissa was to call Lisa Rinna, she'll tell her how to do it. if anybody know about feeding off the media, is Lisa Rinna.
Well, there you go, back in love with Lisa Rinna. It took 2 minutes.
I like the drama. Like I said, that bobblehead freak can't do nothing for me but entertain me. That's it.
John, what are your feelings on Lisa Rinna?
The thing with Rinna is that, like, I used to love Rinna. Like when she was first on, I loved Rinna. And because she was always like getting bullied, and she was like, I'm not this bad of a person. And I think, you know, she went a whole 360 or 180 and turned herself into like the bully, just to keep her going. Because what does Lisa Rinna bring to the table?
Perry, please answer that question. You had to be talking to you.
No, I'm saying that's why she in her kitchen doing a strip tease. I'm just saying all this stuff is what people do for attention because they find out it works. Like,
how many people felt bad for Lisa Rinna when Kim gave her the stupid bunny? Like, you know, at the reunion, and Kim's like, "Here's the bunny, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't want that bad energy, so here's your bunny back." Like everybody felt bad for Rinna.
This is what seems to be Lisa's pattern. Tell me if you guys believe. She's mean, she's bullies, she'll do anything. But when you call her out, she'll either go to tears like, I didn't mean to do that to you, buy you a damn bunny, or try to wiggle her way out the situation. If she can't wiggle her way out of it, then she'll just be like, I know. Then she'll just throw in the towel. But it doesn't change your behavior. She'll go right back to doing the same
What
thing.
ruined it for me was her and Denise. Like, her and Denise had been friends for years.
I know.
And, Rinna just buried her. And that's what really turned, like, that was like the last straw with me and Rinna. I was like, that's it. I hate her. I'm done.
It was bad. I mean, when she first came on the show with Eileen, I liked Lisa Rinna. So who is the real Lisa Rinna, Perry? Is she the
one
bully?
you see now? No, the one that only care about Lisa. That's it. I mean, we can make excuses for it, all this. I mean, when she's in the kitchen doing the jerk, doing the wop, doing whatever in her panties and stuff like that.
Jerks.
She is not doing it for Denise. She ain't doing it for nobody but Lisa and attention. She's like an attention whore.
So all of these people, because Rinna has been in Hollywood a very long time, who like her, like LVP used to like her. Did you guys know they were friends before the show?
And she still had that same hairstyle.
Oh yeah.
She's rocking that Melrose Place booth since like 1995, Rinna. She's very loyal to that hair, I have to say.
Can we talk about that for a minute, Perry? You have to talk about the hair. John, what is up with the hair?
She loves that style. One time she was on Watch What Happens Live and she had like extensions on and she kind of looked like Sandra Bullock a little bit. I'm like, oh my God, Rinna looks good with long hair, and then she was next day gone. It was like, oh, all right, go back to your Melrose Place look, I guess.
I mean, but if you think about it, and this is no shade to Lisa Rinna, that hairstyle has never been in style. Ever. What is she doing? It's
like if Jennifer Aniston was still wearing the Rachel.
Not a Jennifer Aniston.
No, I'm just saying it's like the same thing as if Jennifer Aniston was still like wearing the Rachel cut from like 1994.
Yeah.
That's like how I see it.
Time to move on, Rinna. And when she puts extensions in her hair, she looks nice. She's not a bad looking woman.
No. Yeah.
But the hair, I don't get it. It's just horrible.
She just stuck.
So
Perry can't explain why she kept her hair like that.
We can't. I mean, it makes no sense. But anyway, so John, before you came in, we were talking about Garcelle's going to hold Lisa Rinna accountable for being bad to Denise the season before.
Good. Somebody should. I'm like a little upset because I was hoping, when Garcelle said like last season, if Denise is out, I'm out. I'm not gonna be back. But obviously, it's a job, and she, it's whatever. So I can't really. But I'm happy that at least she's gonna hold Lisa accountable because she just did Denise dirty. Whether Denise, I think we all know that Denise really did it. I mean,
yeah, she did.
That's no secret that her and Brandy hooked up. I mean. But the way they attacked her for like the whole season is just with Lisa as like the ringmaster.
Do you think they will ever, and don't answer this right away, John, give it a good thought, ever fire Rinna? Okay, you too, Perry. What do you think? Give it thought. Do you think?
I mean, I don't think so. No time soon.
Why?
You know what?
Why?
Like every show need a villain, right? So I'm just saying, like she has to be there. I mean, if you took her off, Kyle would be lost. I mean, she's devious, but not that smart. So she needs somebody to tell her.
Who's not smart?
Kyle.
But listen, everybody runs its course. Rinna has been on so long now. People are agreeing with you, Perry. They don't think they'll ever fire her. Oh God, she's ran her course with me.
She do too much for the show. Like the season can be over, but she's still promoting it. She's gonna be on TikTok. She's gonna be some damn where doing something freaky,
dancing on the table.
Yeah. And like today's society, people like these freaky things. Mm-hmm. It's sad.
But here's the thing that really trips me out. And you guys tell me what you think about this. Okay, they all got together. It was a devised plan to get rid of LVP, but they're still at it. They still shade her whenever they can. So that's not for TV. They are real life bullies. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, it wasn't for TV. I mean, it personally got to them. That jealousy is a personal thing. It wasn't for TV.
Why are they jealous of LVP?
A lot of
She
people.
was the queen of the show. I mean, it was LVP's show. I mean, Kyle says it's my show. It was, when it was my show, me and my sister's show. But I mean, LVP was the real star of the show. Like, the first 10, 11 seasons until she left, pretty much.
And they had their chance, like you said the other day, Perry, to step into the queen spot, and nope, none of them did.
No.
If anything, this might be Kathy Hilton's show next year. I mean, because it's up for grabs. There is no one in the spotlight in a positive way on that show.
I mean, what does Kyle bring to the table? Like, I don't understand what Kyle's there.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing. She's
Just
just
backstabbing.
She's horrible. But I want them to fire Kyle, but that's never going to happen either. I don't think. You don't think so? What does Andy like about Kyle? I just don't get it. He has to know she has a bad reputation. The public hates Kyle. Why is he doing this to us?
Well, I mean, sometimes when you put on a show, I mean, you sort of want a show where not everybody like everybody on the cast.
Perry, she's hated. That's why we call her Vile.
I get it. You got Lisa and Kyle. So, I mean, those two you may have to keep. And then you find somebody on the other side that people actually can like. Because people like to like somebody and hate somebody on the same show. I do.
But they're all becoming like unlikable. Like, who loves Erica? I mean,
can we talk about Erica for a minute?
Yeah, I don't.
Erica is in hot water right now. They've got lawyers that's going to watch the episode and make sure she doesn't say anything false or anything to incriminate herself. She is hated. How come she's not being more humble about the situation? It doesn't.
That she went after. Was it Sutton in like the teaser for the trailer?
She said something like about, if you don't mess with me, or something like. She's not being humble, and I don't understand her strategy. Why isn't she coming out saying my husband did an awful thing? I want to apologize to the survivors. She's not saying any of that.
She knew what her husband was doing. Like, she's
I'm gonna tell you why. Because she don't give a damn.
It's like Teresa didn't know what Joe was doing. Right.
It's her personality, right? That's how she really is. Like, I mean, she's just that superficial, and that's all she care about and always thinks she above everybody else.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I do believe she's superficial. We got it. But you're in deep trouble here.
No,
everyone's watching you. Why can't you fake like you're humble?
No, they can't. These people can't do that.
It's not in them. I don't think they know what it means to be humble.
Fake it, John. I'm not saying really become humble.
How could you fake something you have no idea how to like hone?
She don't know how. She don't know how.
She doesn't know how to pretend like she's a nice person.
Well, I'm telling you, I mean, when these people get this fame go to their head and they pick up this persona that this is how I'm living my life, she don't care. And then in her mind, she's going to get away with this.
Misty says she's a narcissist. I think she might be. Because it makes no sense. When I get in trouble, the first thing I say, even when I was a little kid, sorry, the minute my mom said, who didn't take out the trash? Oh, me, sorry. It's the first thing you say is,
but to a lot of people, saying you're sorry is admitting to guilt. Some people can't never admit to guilt. That's Erica.
What? How can you not admit to Tom did this? Who else did it? I mean,
and if he did it, they got to prove it, and she knew nothing about it. I'm telling you, that's how these people go. She would never admit to have anything to do with it, even if he was to get busted for it. But in her mind, she probably think they'll get away with it like they did many things in the past.
Oh, so you agree with John? Erica's fully in on it?
Yes.
I didn't say she was fully in on it. I just think
she's aware. I mean, she's aware of it.
There's no way she's like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, this is a shock to me. No way. Like this. No, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand her. I really think she's a nut job. He's a nut job. And in the way that they're acting, the arrogance, maybe people will be more forgiving if he said, I made a mistake, or, I'm not a good businessman. I don't know how you could get out of this, but at least you have to acknowledge the victims. It just doesn't make sense to me. And it makes me hate Erica more.
But Erica's the real victim here. Like, look, that poor thing.
Wait, why is she
I have to send her like an edible arrangement or something like that, because she's the real victim in this story. It's Erica. Poor thing never saw it coming.
Let's just hope that the rumors is true, that Sutton is going to hold the her feet to the fire and really ask some serious questions here, because I have not seen one tear out of Erica, not one. No, I'm sorry, nothing. As a matter of fact, she's getting worse. She acts like we're bothering her.
Yeah, it's like she's almost bothered to be on TV filming. She's like, oh, it's where did you think you were? Like, I don't understand it.
And
Don't it come on tonight? It come on.
Yeah, it comes on tonight. It's going to be good. Yeah. And really, what I don't understand too, that because these people are not real friends. They're just not, okay? They're show friends. Mm-hmm. This is the time to jump off the Erica boat. You have to start distancing yourself from her right now before it really gets bad and all of Tom's dirt comes out. That's what I would start doing. Like, he's a bum. I didn't know what he was doing. How dare him? I would just start blaming him for every single thing that she's claiming she didn't know. Okay. All right. It's crazy. All right, you guys. So it's coming on tonight. It's going to be really, really good. John, did we cover everything? You came kind of late.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't. I was kind of running around. Yeah, I just think the whole Jennifer thing. So I'm dying to see what's aired tonight for them to go at each other like that. And Jersey started off really good, like the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Really good.
And then it just fizzled. And that's probably why they cut the season short, because it started off with a bang and then it's just like wah, wah, wah.
I tell you why it went south, because even though it was dumb, talking about if Evan was cheating was a great subject, even though it was a lie. It gave us something to focus on. Right. After that, what were we talking about? Nothing.
Pineapples. That was it.
So anyway, yeah, but I hope the reunion's good tonight. I can't wait till does Beverly Hills come on tonight too?
Wait, Beverly Hills starts tonight?
I think it's tonight.
It's tonight. It's probably going to be right after Jersey. This is good.
New York's been on for 3 episodes now. I have not watched one.
You did not miss a single.
I keep saying, oh my God, I have to watch New York, but
I've been trying to support New York. Does anyone in the chat like New York? I've been trying. I'm trying. Maybe when my girl Bershawn comes on, I've been trying, and I can't do it.
I think it's worse than OC at this point.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
That show needed Bethany. They got to bring somebody back, from the old, Jill. I know a lot of people hate Jill. I love Jill. But they need to bring somebody back, one of the old timers back to restart New York, because there's no Dorinda. Bethany. I mean, Dorinda was drunk and sloppy, but she was fun. You know what I mean?
She was fun.
And she would tell Luann, "Oh, you're a drunk. You got mug shots." And then the next day when she was sober, "What are you talking about? I never said anything." That was good. That was good TV.
A lot of people was missing Dorinda. A lot of people. I
haven't seen Ebony yet because I haven't watched one of the episodes. But I'm going to watch them. I guess maybe tonight or something like that. But it just sucks without Bethany, and I'm going to keep saying that.
Ebony is good, but she has nothing to work with. It's just you can't just, if she came into some better storylines, it's just flat. Andy Cohen needs to admit that he did a wrong thing and fired Dorinda, and he needs to bring her back. Who does that? He fired the heart of the show. It just doesn't make sense. And I heard that they put OC on hold. They need to cancel it. It is what it is, and focus in on the news. These are the best new franchises now in the Housewives. And you guys tell me if you agree. Potomac?
Yep.
What's another one, guys? I'm at a loss.
Atlanta.
Oh, John.
Well, then what are we left with? Beverly Hills was I don't know. I think they all kind of suck. I like Jersey, but it started off great and then ended crappily. New York, I wouldn't put anywhere on that list. OC was a nightmare. Dallas, I can't get through 10 minutes of one episode. That show is a disgrace.
Don't mention Utah.
Don't mention Utah. Well, what about now that Jen's a criminal? Isn't it going to get better?
I tried watching Salt Lake City. I made it through 2.5 episodes and I got bored and I stopped watching it.
Listen, they're going to have Jen being arrested on film this season. We got to give it a shot.
But you know what? I don't care. I mean, Jen could be on the first 48, and I still probably wouldn't.
The first 48.
If you think about it, somehow Bravo has let TLC get the upper hand.
They did. I mean, Bravo had the numbers, and then they're behind TLC now.
Exactly. And then they they made 90 Day Fiance 2 hours long. So Bravo's solution is to put Atlanta up with Married to Medicine. And I just always fall asleep when it gets around to Married to Medicine.
Right.
I can't do it. I mean, Bravo's going down and they got to start doing something. I know that they alleged had money problems. And what about Phaedra? Are we going to get her back, you guys, you think?
I think so.
I hope I wouldn't mind Phaedra back at all. I'm all for the old the OGs coming back though. I really don't want new people. Everyone's like, oh, we need new people. Shake up. Every time they bring new people and they shake up the cast, the show goes downhill. Every time.
Yeah.
I was talking to Perry the other day. I seen Nene in an interview with Sheen Magazine. She looked rested. She was funny again. I think she just needed a time off, but everyone says, hang it up, Sharrell. She's never coming back. What do you guys think?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, money make a lot of things happen, but I mean, sometimes it don't. So I don't, for ratings and stuff like that. And I know her and Andy and Bravo went through all this stuff, but sometimes people overlook that stuff for cash.
See, I love Nene. But I felt that Atlanta did okay without her. It would have been great if Nene was there for the scenes, especially when Bolo was there. I would love to see what Nene would have had to have said during that. That
would have been
imagine
good.
if Nene was around this season, But I thought that they held well without her. I wasn't thinking about Nene. Like when I watched New York, I'm like, where's Bethany? Where's Bethany? So
here's one question. Is Miami coming back? It's definitely coming back. But I didn't like it when it was on.
Yeah, that's another one. And it's going to be on the Peacock thing. It's not even going to be on Bravo. It's going to be on the streaming thing. So
it's going to be on an app, guys, called Peacock, the Peacock Network. I'm hating these apps.
And I don't even think Joanna Krupa is going to be on it.
No, she's not.
Is Marisol going to be on it?
What's her last name? Is that the one with the mom, Elsa, who passed away?
Is it V? See, that's how much I know about Miami. I know Joanna and I know Marisol, and then there's Leah Black.
No, she's not coming back. Not Leah Black. It was I hope I can't remember their names. All I know is Larsa Pippen, and I don't think she's going to hold the show because she's not going to be her authentic host self that she is in real life.
How do we know?
You think she's going to show her going after little kids like Michael Beasley?
No, I mean, but she might, if they got $1, she's still going to chase it because, hoe going to be a hoe.
This is so good. Do you think she'll talk about sleeping with Tristan?
She might. I'm saying,
well, Chloe's supposed to be a good friend.
Patton.
Huh?
Marisol Patton, that was her. I'm reading the comments.
I mean, I don't know. I'll give Miami a chance because of Larsa, because her real life is so good. But she's got to tell the truth.
Because I just wonder if Wendy Williams will pop up occasionally. I mean, because there's been rumors that she might.
She's going to do this. She turned it down.
Well, I know, but it's not too late, is it?
Well, Wendy Williams doesn't seem like a housewife type to me.
No, I know, but.
Do you see her arguing and pulling off someone's wig?
Yeah, I do.
I get it.
I think Wendy would bring good TV. I do.
I get it, right?
She's not dating anyone. What would she do on the show?
But Sharrell is what I'm saying.
She has her talk show. I mean, that could be her storyline. Whatever. I think Wendy would be funny if she was.
John, you never know. You never know what people, Sharrell.
She doesn't have a personal life like that.
No. Okay, think about this. If sometimes you really don't know until you change that person's atmosphere. If you went to a church every Sunday and seen everybody in there. But if you took those people that was in that church on Sunday and put their ass in a club on Friday night.
Okay, I'm asking you guys in the chat. You guys think Wendy Williams should be on the Real Housewives of Miami?
Why would she be on Miami though?
That's because she lives there.
Am I thinking of a different Wendy Williams? How you doing, Wendy Williams?
Yeah.
Doesn't she live in Jersey?
No, since the divorce, she lives in New York and she has a place in Miami.
in Manhattan.
Well, you know what? I don't know where she lives at. She got enough money.
She has an apartment there.
Yeah.
I didn't know she lived in Miami at all.
They all moved to Miami.
See, I don't see Wendy signing up for the Miami Peacock thing. If anything, she would be like either on New York or New Jersey where she works. Like that's on Bravo and not like I don't think she would take a step down and like be on like the Peacock app is my thinking. She already said that she was above Bravo on her show. So
she said she was above Bravo.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, she was on Dancing with the Stars. Don't forget.
Wendy Williams was on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my God, like 10 years ago. She got voted out second. She made it.
Oh, was it bad?
She was not a good dancer. It was pretty bad.
Oh. Well, all right, guys. We spoke our piece. If there's any more, you guys don't miss tonight. New Jersey reunion, and then the premiere of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Now, if Beverly Hills lets me down, I'm done with Bravo. I'm done. Really.
Yeah, they're on borrowed time, pretty much.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking maybe they can bring back Salt Lake City, but we'll see. Anyway, I wanted to thank you all for your super chats. You don't have to donate to the channel, and you do, and I really appreciate it. Thanks my mods for jumping in. Team Jennifer, I see in the chat. Yeah. I wanted to the chat. You guys, thanks for interacting with us today. I love to ask you guys questions and you respond. Any last words, boys?
No, don't forget that I'm the Jackie ambassador for Jersey, and when Beverly Hills starts, I am the Dorit ambassador. So,
are you really claiming it already, John?
Yeah, that's it. So
we're running out of time. I'm gonna have to ask you, what do you see in Dorit on another video? All right, guys, let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.